Hey party people, welcome to my channel. I'm Kitty, and if you're a returning viewer, you get a gold star today. Congratulations. Yes, I did cut my hair. I'm in my Emma Watson during Perks of Being a Wallflower era. Get into it. There is a little bit of buzzing outside that I can't control, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. But today's video is going to be about ACE Week, or Asexual Awareness Week, because that's what it is right now as I am filming, but I'm hoping it will get out to you before the week is over. If not, it should be very, very close. Happy Halloween-ish as well. Before we get started, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe and comment for the algorithm. Okay, so everything I'm reading is coming from Twitter pretty much, but it's all informational and educational, so I hope you enjoy. But I wanted to start out with this one. Happy ACE Week to all aces who are out, aren't out yet, anyone who is questioning if they're ace, aces who want a relationship, aces who don't want a relationship, aces who are sex repulsed, and aces who are sex positive, and hetero-romantic aces. You are all valid. Yes, you are. The next one is just a little infographic. I think this has some really good points in here, and I think the other threads I'm going to read will go more into detail on these points. Number 1, asexuality is defined as a lack of sexual attraction. An asexual is someone who is not sexually attracted to anyone. 2, asexuals can be romantically attracted to other people. For example, a homoromantic asexual is someone who is not sexually attracted to anyone, but is romantically attracted to the same gender. It gets so hot under these lights so fast. 3, there are also aromantic asexuals who are not sexually or romantically attracted to anyone. 4, asexuality is a sexual orientation. Asexuality is not celibacy, which I think is a very important point to make, and it is also not a mental disorder or chemical or hormonal imbalance. 5, asexuals are not afraid of intimacy. Many asexuals want and are in relationships with not only other asexuals but sexual people as well. 6, current statistics suggest that about 1% of the population is asexual, though many experts think that number may be higher. Yeah, probably. 7, there are asexuals who, I can't say that word on YouTube. There are asexuals who pleasure themselves and enjoy sexual intimacy with others while not being sexually attracted to anyone. Every asexual, just like every sexual person, is different and all fall on a wide range of wants and comfort level. 8, sadly there are asexuals who feel out of place and broken due to the lack of general knowledge concerning asexuality and cultural portrayals of sex and sexuality. Because American culture is very sex focused. Well, probably most cultures in general. And it's really weird. It seems like the only way I can watch a TV show or a movie without any sex scenes is if I watch kids shows and movies, which is so nice. Wish I just had some sex-free content for adults. And number 9, confused. Don't worry, asexuality can be just as odd to a sexual person as sexuality can be to an asexual. As long as you are considerate and open-minded, questions are more than welcome. So I think that is a really good one that kind of sums it up. Okay, this is just a single tweet, but I thought this one was really important, and it is, celibacy and abstinence are choices. Asexuality is not. It's a sexual orientation, and asexuality is the lack of sexual attraction. Some aces do in fact have sex, watch or read sexual content, and are sex workers. It's their attraction that's different. So as I've said many times on my channel before, I am demisexual, and generally every time I've told someone this, they're always like, but that's just like normal, isn't it? No, I don't know how many times we have to say it, but no. Because that, I think, is the clear difference there, is like abstinence and celibacy are choices. Asexuality is not, and that includes demisexual and everything else that's in the asexual spectrum. It is not a choice, it is just a lack of sexual attraction. Some people don't experience sexual attraction until they have romantic feelings for someone. It is different than people who want to get to know someone before choosing to have sex with them. One is an act with a choice, one is an attraction. Very different. Okay, very short thread here. Here's an Ace Week reminder that it's called Ace Week instead of Asexual Awareness Week because asexuality contains a spectrum. Aromanticism is not the same as asexuality. An ace person can be aro and ace, though a person can be aro and ace. Arospec Awareness Week is in February. Mark your calendars. It is more than just asexuality, demisexuality, and gray sexuality. These are just the most common words used. Our sex lives aren't your business. Please stop asking. Totally fair. We are so much more than our sexual behavior. It's about attraction, not action. And I love that because, it rhymes. It's easy to remember. It's attraction, not action. You're getting quiz later. The sun came back out. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay, this one is a bit longer, but it's a good one. Okay, so this is Drea. I thought I'd start my takeover today by talking about my journey with my asexual identity, because it sure has been one. I first came out as asexual in 2012, and I wish I could tell you I remember the moment I knew, but I don't. I know I learned about asexuality through Tumblr because that was where anyone learned anything then. I don't remember when it clicked for me, but I do remember what an adjustment it was at first. I was so relieved to have found the word I'd been unknowingly looking for, and I totally relate to that. I was also so heartbroken about not finding community where I thought I would. Aces stuck together, sure, but in the internet sphere, it was the start of the aggressive pushback against anyone who didn't fit neatly into the L and G part of the LGBT. Acephobia rode on the coattails of biphobia and transphobia. I remember being so nervous about going to my first GSA meeting, not sure if I'd be welcome. And it was rough. I had to do a whole presentation about asexuality to the GSA and every time I came out. But it was also through living that truth about myself that I saw the shift. By the start of my second year in the GSA, more people were identifying as ace. By the end of college, I'd made learning about asexuality part of the LGBTQIA+ awareness training we did on campus. That is really cool. I wish we did that. I spent my first few years leaning into Asexual Awareness Week and educating everyone I felt safe teaching because it was what was needed. And now, look at this. It's Ace Week now. We're beyond awareness now. Nothing makes me more joyful than seeing how far we've come. I love that people younger than me know the words for their identities so early in their life. I love that most of y'all probably don't need to make a presentation every time you come out. I'm so excited to see where the next 10 years takes our community. This is just a question for the Twitter people, the tweets. Y'all can answer these below in the comments as well, if they apply. How long have y'all identified as ace? How has that journey been for you? And have you been able to find community? I'm a little bit older than some people on the internet. I'm 25, but I feel like everyone on here is Gen Z. So I don't really have that privilege of just being able to say that I'm demisexual, and people are just like, okay. No, they're always like, what is that? And then they don't get it, and then I think it's weird because they're just like, that's normal. That's really annoying, honestly. Just annoying more than anything. I mean, it does feel invalidating when people tell you, they're like, that's just normal. And it's like, well, no. And there are plenty of people who are sex positive, but there's also the sex repulsed, which is more where I fall. And like I already talked about earlier, every time I watch TV or a movie, there's sex scenes, and I personally just want to throw up. Like, this is so gross. Why is this necessary? Why do we have to see this? Especially when the characters are teenagers. Like, I know the actors aren't, but the characters are, and it still feels very wrong. Like, why are we worried about teenagers' sex lives? I don't know. Allosexuals are weird. I don't get it. All of that's really weird to me, and the absolute obsession with sex in our culture is really weird to me, so no. It's not just normal, because I don't get a lot of it, and I think it's weird. And I think it's weird that, you can be at work and someone will just walk up and show you a pic, because that's happened to me, and it's just annoying, honestly. Well, actually, I mean, my knee-jerk reaction is to want to hit them, but I have control. It's just really just like, why would you do that? That's sexual harassment right there. But people do that shit all the time. Or you walk into a room and all of your coworkers are talking about their sex lives, and it's just like, I'm at work. I have to be here. I didn't like choose for this conversation to be a part of my day. It makes me so uncomfortable and I find it so strange. I mean, it's whatever. I'm used to it and that's like Asexuals thing, so let them have it, I guess. I mean, there's even asexuals I know that talk about sex all the time too, so it's not just the Asexuals. I don't know. What do y'all think of that? What are your opinions? Moving on from Ace Week, I do want to talk about the Queen of Turfs returning to YouTube, once again evading her ban. Vanessa Voki. She got banned again because, you know, it's all just hate speech. She made a new channel once again, so go report her. It's just Vanessa Voki, and she did re-upload all of her videos, including the one that she made about me, so you can report that as well. I am once again getting comments from her fans on a daily basis, and it has been 6 months, people. Vanessa Voki and her fans have been coming for my channel for 6 months. They're so annoying, honestly. But I did hit 1,000 views on 2 different videos thanks to them, so thanks, I guess. I don't know. That's all I got for you today. I feel like that was a bit short, but happy Halloween-ish. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.